So it's one of the nth day of handling plastic pollution, and the reality is everything has changed in the world as far as nature is concerned. The first line of defense, which is the animal kingdom, that is already showing signs. The only way Homo sapiens sapiens are going to survive is to upgrade themselves in any and every way. That's the only way out. Hi Rohan, you have any questions, you can ask me the questions. So here we cannot even talk about regulation right now, because if I just talk about India that's okay. I can only afford this kind of a camera. I can't afford a better camera right now. So coming back to the point here is, I was just talking about what? Okay, I was talking about the current parameters. The current parameters of weather is not going to change. What is going to change is what we do to solve the pollution at the point of contamination. So POC is point of contamination, and if we understand point of contamination, that means this is a very simple setup. It has hopper, it has some sensors, and it is not that you have to be rewarded for everything, because the plastic already reached the food chain. There are so many instances the animals have given their signals in terms of the pollution which has been increased due to the travel and the tourism. We like it or not, I think I was in Scotland at that point of time, and there was so much of garbage around the travel happening from. It's just that we don't understand, and Homo sapiens are littering out anywhere and everywhere. Just see, for example, if I talk about Delhi as a data set, it's only on papers that there is not happening. All these garbage bins are not being cleaned. What government needs to do is penalize. Not every household has to, so that they understand the importance. It cannot be other way around. We don't need startups or human sensitization to make this change, we don't have that much of time. The penalty is not from the point of view of electricity bills or fiat currency or money. It has to come from within. Now, just as there are so many banks in houses, I mean, these houses which are banks, lockers, which is not commercialized, they should converted into plastic collection and segregation, and people should go there and just submit the stuff in nearby stuff. We don't need to build anything. Just take the banks which are opened in houses and change into commercial. Those houses can be converted into garbage collection, and that segregation needs to happen there. And all these banks should be part of actual commercial places. Delhi is allowing banks to operate from houses, small houses converted into banks, which is appalling right now. And it's been almost how many years? I would rather say 25 years in and out. These banks were set up, particularly at the pin code 110058. So we need to have banks at proper commercial places. Otherwise, there's no point of even this discussion, these SGD goals and everything. So each one of us have and would be warriors to just save the planet, because we at a stage where nature has already done its magic. Now, as humans, we cannot do any magic, but what we can do is collect the garbage, put it in the right places. This concept of wet waste, dry waste is not working out in Delhi at least, and Delhi is supposed to be the capital. So the Delhi government, the current government, is failing in its endeavor. The previous government was also failing in its endeavor, and before that also it was failing in the endeavor. And this has led to the wonderful sun which we are witnessing right now. And it will be tough for people who don't understand what is happening right now, but it has already happened. It's not that we are on the timeline, as I talked about, in 2050, and this is what the weather condition is. So let's see how many people are able to thrive in this weather condition, and this is what it is. And on the timeline, we are still on 2025 perhaps. Thank you for watching out the video. Send me the DMs. I'm already getting a lot of coalition kind of stuff which we are doing at a global basis. And if you still ask me where the headquarters is, that is in Scotland, in Loch Ness. So we are doing everything virtual, and our carbon footprint is negative perhaps. Thank you for watching out the video. Have a great day ahead.